And welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is Little Rocket Lab. In the last episode, we started doing some deliveries for the guy in Cliff in the shop. So we've got those. We need to repair Pico, and we're still looking to introduce ourselves to everybody. So that's what we're going to start with. Tia, where are you off to again? Out? You're out every day. Half the time I can't even find you. Well, maybe you could if you looked for a change. Excuse me, young lady? Who do you think has to run the whole store? Not to mention keeping this house in order. The least you could do is help out around here. Plus, you shouldn't be off like that by yourself. What if you got hurt? What did it even matter? There's nowhere to go around here anyways. I'm just going to end up running this stupid shop at this stupid town my whole life. Just like you. Tia, mind your words. I'm leaving. I don't know what I'm going to do with that girl. Always running off every chance she gets. Wait, Morgan, is that you? I wasn't sure if you'd recognise me. Don't be foolish now, sweetheart. How could I forget? Sorry you had to see that just now. Tia's been stepping on my last nerve these days. That's Tia. I think last time I saw her she was... That's Tia? I think the last time I saw her she was just a baby. Well, she certainly doesn't have the mouth of a baby anymore, I'll tell you that. It's good to see you, though. Nice to have another smiling face around here. I hope you'll stop by often. Right, now, one thing I do want to just quickly do is get a couple of those. We're going to need a couple more furnaces and a couple of item receivers. Okay, probably need some more poles as well. Okay, so we've still got Tia to add to the list. Maybe some others. But we are getting close. Anyone in the church? No. Okay. We probably should head home. That's the mayor, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Let's head home. Because we really need to get copper bars up and running. So, watercress, nice. So that's up here. Okay. So what we're going to do first, because I think we might have enough time to get it up and running. No, we didn't. Oh no. Okay. And then that does that. We then need that and that. And then what we'll do is we'll get that, that, and that set up. That, that set up. Oh. That set up. I need another power bar pole. Ah, we passed out from exhaustion. Okay. So, we need another research material delivered. 120. Cool. Okay. So, we need more power. Which... there. If you have... yeah. Announcing the grand opening of Angela's Interior Design. We carry all sorts of furniture and decorations for your entire home. Chairs, tables, vases, and more. Located right at the scrapyard in the machine shop. Okay. Cool. So we are getting stuff together. So we can... pop that in there. And we've got 16. Okay. Okay. Right. So that will help a bit, because that will give us bits and pieces. I'll really start on the copper bars for that. We also need to make bearings. Okay. That'll do. Right. She has no idea how boring this stupid place is. I couldn't even get lost here if I tried. That was quite the blow-up back there. Everything alright? Yes, fine. Nothing that hasn't been said before. You new here? I don't think we've met. Believe it or not, we have. I met you and you were just a baby. I'm Morgan. Yonka is my aunt. Wait, you're Morgan? Your mum and aunt used to work on that super cool rocket. Yeah, that's the one. What I wouldn't give to have a life as cool as yours. Instead, I'm just stuck here. Right, so if that old silo was reopened, we might have enough business here to start getting deliveries from the rail company again. Okay. Right, let's see if we can get these delivered. There we go. It's been a long time since Yonka's asked me to research some new components for her. It makes me really miss how busy things used to be around here. These components are a bit more complicated than previous ones we've been using. Some of them have multiple requirements, so a level 1 assembler won't be able to build them. Come see me to research a new type of assembler that can craft them automatically. Okay. Assembler level 2. Now, I don't think I can make heat sinks. No, even if I could, I need copper bars, so... oh, we need gears. Okay. That's fine. Let's head and see if we can find the other people we need to speak. We need to speak to one more person. I think it'll be Angela. I'm not sure what's bothering Sabrina so much. I've tried talking to her, but I haven't had any luck. The only person she seems to be friends with around here is Pete. Okay, that's the tavern, which is empty. Which is not really surprising. I don't know, 1:20 PM. Okay, someone's down here, needs something delivered, so we'll take that to them. Ah, haven't spoken to him before. Well, look who it is. I think I'm owed a hello. Wait, Pete? Oh my god, how have you been? Oh, can't complain for a moment there. I thought you didn't recognise me. How could I forget? I remember thinking you were an actual giant when I was a kid. Well, if you keep your head up high, maybe one day you'll grow as tall as old Pete. I think I finished growing years ago. I'm stuck this height now. It sure is good to see you though, Pete. How are things? Well, I'm sure you've heard how business has been. I've had some new people move in through over the years. Sabrina opened up the tavern by the port. It was a pretty busy spot until the pier closed. Now it's just us locals. Still, you should stop by sometime in the evening. It would be nice to see another familiar face. Will do. I'll see you around, Pete. Cool. So we finished that one. Wait, where? Hang on a minute. Have we done that? No. But we need to build another one. And I don't have gears. Oh no. How many gears do we need though? 15. So we can make them ourselves. Wonderful, this is just what I needed. These turbines work fantastic out here by the coast. Nothing beats that strong ocean breeze. Thanks for your help. 500 coins. Nice. Okay, so let's have a look. That, and Pete needs the drill. No, not Pete. He needs the drill. And we've done introductions, so that's all done. Okay, maybe walk all the way around. But that's fine. But our farm is producing, providing it doesn't run out. So the ores will be produced and the coal will be produced. It's just the rest of the stuff. Yeah, we need to come down here. There we go. You can't just set up a store in the middle of my workshop. Why not? The space wasn't being used anyways. Yes, it was. I had literal boxes of parts over there. That old junk. I put it outside. You... what? Why would you put it outside? Michael, you run a scrapyard. It's in the name. Scrapyard. Of course the junk goes outside. Just look at this place. You're lucky I shut up when I did. I want your stuff out of my workshop. You're not running a store here. Says you. Look, a customer. Hello there. Hi, is this a bad time? No, this is perfect. See, my first customer. Welcome to Angela's Interior Design, where our designs can spruce up even Michael's grumpy attitude. I'm not grumpy. Oh, don't be such a baby. Sorry, I don't think we've met yet. Morgan, nice to meet you. Morgan, I'm Angela. Michael's my little brother, though you wouldn't know that with how much he eats. Can you not? Please tell me he hasn't hit on you. I can't. I can beat him up if he has. I'll do it too. Oh my god! Feel free to look around. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Okay, have I got... Yes, I do. Oh, when I asked Cliff about drill, I didn't think you'd be the one building it. This looks like it'll get the job done. Alright, not bad, Morgan. Here, you can have my old work gloves. Should be easier to smash up rocks with these. So, do I... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, there's no washing machine here. Looks like it's actually in pretty good shape. And we could use a washer at home. I think I could make it few improvements while we're at it. Okay. 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 Right, I think it's time we headed home. So that we can start looking at building the stuff that we need for the last couple of jobs. The delivery job and the research. Okay. Yeah, we've got the copper bars, so that's good. Right. So we've got those. We need heat sinks. So let's put that there. We will put. No, that's not what I want at all. That way. We then need an assembler. Right, so heatsink. Okay. These are the wrong way around. Because we don't want them going that way. We want them going that way. Heatsink. And we need more power poles. We need copper wire. Actually, item receiver. I need gears. Okay. Okay. So make two of those. Two of those. Okay, that gets that. So heatsink, copper bars. Oh, because that's not that. Okay. Okay. Right. If I take that. Put all of that in there. All of that in there. there. Right. Okay. So, I think that should be enough because we got all of that. 23. We need more heat sinks. But until I've got something that will let's head to bed. I keep finding tennis balls on the front porch. Do you know where they're coming from? Tennis balls? No, my dear. I have no idea. Woof. Wait, what was that? Bark. Oh, hello there. Well, aren't you friendly? Auntie, do you know whose dog this is? No, I'm afraid not, my dear. No one around here is a dog as far as I know. He does seem to have taken a liking to you, though. Wait, he has a collar. Leo? Leo, are you lost? I think he's trying to find his way home. Can we look after him, at least until we find where he belongs? That sounds like a good idea to me. What do you think, Leo? I think he agrees. Looks like you're staying with us, Leo. Another picture. Right. Let's sleep. Okay. Okay. Right. We need 4 heat sinks and 2 here. Right. How many have we got? We got 38 on us. So we'll top these off. Fit those in. Okay, so that's filling up nicely. We've got 30 heat sinks, which is good because we can put 4 in Pico, and we've still got some for the research. There we go. Right, now we do need to make some. Some gears, don't we? Gears. Okay. 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 Because I could... See, I don't know. Part of me is like, well, keep the copper backing up. Right, we do need 40 copper bars though, don't we? So let's take a stack of those and we'll do that. What we can do, actually... is do this the long way round. Although, thinking about it, How many gears have we got? 41. Okay, that's fine. No, I was just thinking, rather than having several setups, if we just had the setup we've got, where it takes the ore and turns it into the bars, and stores that. Assembler level 2, that's good news. Perfect time. You'll now be able to automatically craft items that have 2 different required components. Speaking of components, we're also going to start needing a lot more of them. Let me go find Nor. We'll see what we can do about our delivery situation. Excellent. These chutes have been covered up for far too long. Thanks for your help taking off those boards, Nor. Well, I took this research assistant position. This really isn't what I had in mind. But we're grateful for you anyways. Now that we have a level 2 assembler, we're going to start needing a lot more components for our research. I don't think our poor little drop box is going to cut it anymore. We used to use these chutes for delivering equipment, but you can use them for delivering research components. Now you'll be able to collect multiple belts to deliver different kinds of requirements at the same time. Or you can still drop the components off by hand using the drop box if you prefer. How many components are we talking here? A couple. A couple what? 100? You must be joking. Research is no joke. You're telling me. You'll want to pay close attention to the throughput of your assemblers. You can see the throughput when inspecting it. If an assembler isn't getting enough components per minute, it's going really slowly. When that happens, you should build more assemblers for those earlier components so that you can hit max throughput. Max? I haven't even been able to get an assembler to run at even more than 50% throughput. Is that so? Sounds like a challenge. Morgan, let me know if you can get an assembler making copper wire to run at 100% throughput. Why do you have to show me up like that? I look forward to seeing your results. Okay. What would you like to research? A furnace level 2. Which takes 2 inputs. Yeah. Let's get the splitter. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Oh, where is Nor? Is she in here? Not yet. Okay, so that means she's at home. Because we can drop off the copper bars. That'll give us a bit more money. And then it might be an idea for us to start setting up. She's not here either. Okay. It's because she's in the shop. I think it might be an idea. There she is. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Rebecca said she needed these for her research. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. If you haven't yet, you really should stop by the university. We could come up with all sorts of blueprints to help you with your factory. 350 coins. Cool. Add the missing components to Pico. Yeah, we need to make them. Yeah. So what's this? So this is making, yeah. 9. Yeah, see the problem here is we're not getting the plates. So what I might do, because how many have we got in here now? 42. Okay. Right. So you are plates. And we now want that to be bearings. Okay. Right. Okay. So that will get bearings made. That tops that up. How are we doing for heat sinks? Alright, let's pop those in there. I might... Oh yeah, because we need that set up, don't we? Let's get the throughput. We got some space down here. Now on the stream, this is where I set up my little throughput assembly. So, right, we need drills, don't we? So let me 1, 2. Oh, that's a problem. Right. I didn't. Okay. Now we need some conveyors. Because we need the copper bars first. So we need to take the ore and turn it into okay, so we need a couple of furnaces there. Okay, then we want another assembler. Actually, no, we don't, do we? Because the whole point is the throughput. There. And then I'll make that copper wire, and then there. Okay. don't need to mine this coal. We're going to need about 40, we'll be fine. Because we need it to fuel these, because we don't have the 2 inputs on them yet. Okay. There we go. So we've completed the throughput challenge. Cool. Now, what's next? We need gears. Huh. Why is this not going? I don't know. Oh, because that's making bearings. I need to change that to gears. There we go. Okay. Bearings, and then we need just the stators. But I don't think... Oh, we do. We don't have enough, so we need more heat sinks. Perfect. And we need iron plates. Right. I think... Right. Except I can't take all of that, can I? Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's get rid of all this lot. Do that. There we go. So what we can now do is take that, put those in there. That will then start producing me, if I take those out, provided we keep it topped up with coal, which shouldn't be a problem because we've got loads of it. Then we can start producing the bars. Which is fine, because that will then we'll put those in there. That will then help produce a load of gears, which we need. We've got loads of copper bars. Yeah. What else do we need? Copper wires, which we're producing down here. So yeah, so we've got the copper wires being produced because we needed that for the throughput challenge, and we've got So that'll just keep producing copper. Okay, so we need 20 copper wires, so we've got plenty of that, and we just need 80 gears. Now, what we've got up here won't continuously make the gears for us. We have to keep topping that up. But we've got plenty. So we're going to let that run overnight. Yeah, because we need iron plates. Have we got all of those now? I mean, we could... no, because they're not being produced. Okay. Yeah. So what we can do is take these down, because these produce iron plates. At least for us to get for an assembly level 2. Okay. I was hoping we could get the level 2 assembler up and running tonight, but it doesn't look like we can, and that's a problem. But we do need to get to sleep so that we don't miss out on the early start to the day. So we will sleep and save, and that will be the end of this episode. We've got a good start. I think at the moment where if we've got, I think getting the drills up and running on the ores and getting them produced into bars is a must. We can then take those bars and put them where we need to. There is an item in a couple of research things where you can drop the items and it will spit the items out, so we can load up, and that will help. The splitters not so much for the time being. But for now, thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. Excuse me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.